And thank you, Jarrett, for inviting me back. And they've given me 5 minutes to speak today. Now, I'm an Italian boy from Jersey City. It usually takes me 20 minutes just to say hello. So this will be concise, but I'd like to thank Chairman Rogers for really introducing me to this area. And we have a company called Rajant now with an office in Morehead. I want to give you a quick aside about the awesome powers of Chairman Rogers. I think it was last summer, I was over in Poland. I was in Krakow, and I got a text message from my assistant who said that Chairman Rogers' chief of staff had sent an email and that the chairman had a small event on Friday in Lexington for me to meet Paul Ryan. And I was in Poland at the time. So I thought, well, this is easy to solve. Just email Megan Bell, Chairman Rogers' chief of staff, back and let her know, love to be there, but I'm in Poland. So about 10 minutes go by, and I get a very concise message from Megan Bell. The chairman would like you to be in Kentucky on Friday. And you know, his close rate is really good. So I was in Lexington, Kentucky on Friday. So that's the power of the man that is set out to lead the economic recovery of this region, and it's just fun to work with him because I like folks who like to get things done. So we have an office in Morehead in affiliation and partnership with the Space and Science Center there. Our company, we make radios for the mining industry, oil and gas, rail, military, ports around the world, doing business in about 50 countries. We opened an office. I think it's really only 24 months. It seems a lot longer. We're about 23 employees. I think we've hired 17 Morehead State graduates, 15 or 16 directly from the Space and Science Engineering program. We will be hiring, we'll be probably 25 to 28 people by the end of this calendar year. And we're on our way to 50 employees, I think over the next 24 months, maybe a little bit longer. We tend to grow prudently, but the students have been fantastic. These young folks, they graduate having hand-built satellites, 7 of which have flown in space, and an 8th is under construction right now for NASA, and that will circle the moon and do some testing for water vapor in the next year or two. So these kids, all from Eastern Kentucky, and they're really not kids, they're young men, young women. They come out, they graduate, and they come to work on Monday, and by Tuesday they're productive. So it's really very impressive, and we're continuing to add the kind of things we're working on down here. We're doing drone development. I think we have a little booth over here that shows some of the drones. We're working on future satellite projects with Morehead State. They're taking over some of our design work at Rajant. We have, right now we have 5 offices, 2 in Philadelphia, 1 in Morehead, 1 in Alabama, and 1 in Arizona. But much of our design work is shifting to the Morehead office. And they're also picking up the nature of what we do quick enough that they're actually beginning to support our customers around the world. And these young folks are getting a chance to travel as well. They're doing demo support in Africa, in Europe, around the rest of the United States. So it's really worked out both ways for Rajant and those students. And we've gotten further involved with the Space and Science Engineering program to the point where the fellow that runs it, Dr. Ben Malfris, and I will be taking a trip in October of this year to Italy. We'll be visiting 5 universities around Italy, I think in Rome, Siena, Milan, Palermo, and Parma. And the purpose is to recruit space and science engineering students to come to Morehead State. And it's part of Dr. Malfris's goal to take this footprint from Morehead and make it global. So lots of work going on. The students and your graduates and your young citizens are doing a great job. You should be very proud of them. We're thrilled to be here. They continue to surprise us in good ways, and I think that was my 5 minutes. So that's the update of Rajant and Morehead. And thank you, everybody, and thank those that help us, because this group never stops trying to help us do better and grow here. So thank you to everyone that's been helpful to us. Appreciate it.